Welcome to the Kevin Long Show, production of the Southgate Media Group. You can find us at southgatemediagroup.com. Music is Lift by Kevin McClelland of incomputech.com. Royalty-free music as long as you give the dude his props. This episode of the Kevin Long Show is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. Do you know a podcast fan? For 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty, head over to tweakedaudio.com and in the coupon code area, type Southgate. The Kevin Long Show is also brought to you by Coffee, where you can support us by going to coffee.com and searching The Kevin Long Show. No spaces. All right, it's that time of the week again. Time for the Kevin Long Show, and I'm your host, Kevin Long. Oh man, it's been a few weeks since we've done one of these, but here we are. And sneak peek, I have to figure out how I'm going to do a show with my kid tonight so I can post it tomorrow, because I've been procrastinating, but I need to get it done tonight because I want to make this happen. Okay, so there's a sneak peek into something that might be coming tomorrow because it's only a day away. But let's get into this show. Holy cow, this is the 65th episode of the Kevin Long Show. And I say holy cow, but in all reality, we should be way more than 65. We should be like almost to 150. But I'm lazy and don't necessarily record every week like I should. Well, that's going to change. It's going to change. I'll get an episode every week. I still need to do the complete fighter, the complete mange, and we need to do the second episode, or the part 2 episode of the Psionics, or no Jedi in Star Wars. I mean, no Jedi in D&D. Okay, but let's get to the business of this episode. I'm pretty sure that in the introduction, there is a shout out for the coffee account. But if there's not, because I need to redo the intro, we have a coffee account for the Kevin Long Show, and you can donate $3 to help us out. We also are getting ready to do a Patreon. And I have what I want to do for my rewards, but I want to know what you guys want. So, hit us up at thekevinlongshow@gmail.com and let us know what kind of rewards that you would want to receive for contributing to the Patreon. I think we only go to $20. I don't remember. I'm going to get that ready this weekend. But there are options to be on roundtables. There are going to be polls for special episodes that are just you guys. Essays on topics that you want. I don't know. Like, hit us up and let us know what you guys want. Also, don't forget about TeePublic. We got some pretty cool shirts. There's going to be a new shirt for the thing coming out tomorrow that I'm super excited about. There's a shirt for Magic Monday. And hey, look, if wearing t-shirts isn't your thing, get a coffee mug. Or, better yet, a notebook for all your D&D notes that you need to write down. Rather, because you're a player and you need to remember that you had 10 gold pieces, a +1 sword, and you met that demon lady. Or if you're the DM and trying to build your world, notebooks come in handy. I think that's it. That's all the business. So hey, do my friends at Dice for Brains podcast a favor and go check out their podcast. They're kind of on hiatus right now because, you know, real life sucks. But they have said that they're going to pick it back up. I've got 30 shows left, but I'm loving it. Right now I'm still in the Star Wars saga, but then they do a Harry Potter thing and change game systems. But check it out because, oh man, they're so good. All right. Enough dilly-dallying. Let's get into this. Okay. This episode is going to be the top 10 best dungeon adventures in D&D history. I'm really glad that the guy did this. But there's so much more to D&D history than just 1 and 2E. Even though, don't get me wrong, 1E is home. But I feel that if you're going to do best adventures in D&D history, you need to cover all the history. Because Freeport in Hell was really fun. Tolus by Monty Cook was amazing. And I'm kind of going to spoil... Yeah, no, I won't spoil. So yeah, there are adventures in every edition, even the one that shall not be named, that are really good. So let's get into it. Number 10. The Isle of Dread. I haven't run this adventure yet, but it's sitting on my bookshelf. And it's really good. This one, I don't understand. And there's going to be links in the show notes to this article, so you guys can go decide for yourself. Number 9. Expedition to the Barrier Peaks. I might have to do my own ranking, and yes, I will throw in modules from every edition, because I just said the history of D&D is more than 1st and 2nd edition, and I guess basic, because, keep on the Borderlands. But Expedition to Barrier Peak should be way higher than number 9. That's just my opinion, and whatever. Number 8. Castle Amber. Okay. 7. The Sinister Secrets of the Salt Marsh. Yeah, I can't say that 5 times faster. But there you go, number 7. Number 6. Desert of Desolation. Oh, man. I would put this at least number 5. I love this adventure. So good. I also did it as a Castles and Crusades game. That's okay. Honestly, that's the only time I've ever played it, is when my DM ran it as Castles and Crusades, and it was amazing. Okay, number 5. Queen of the Spiders. We'll just leave that one right where it is. This one would also get moved in my rankings, and you'll see why here in a minute. Number 4. The Temple of Elemental Evil. Yeah, I would put that in the top 2. I would. Number 3, Keep on the Borderlands. Here is another example of, okay, fine, make it number 3. But where is B1? That was a great adventure too. Or B4. Or whatever. Number 2. And okay, maybe this is number 2. I'm pretty sure it's number 1, but we'll get there in a minute. Number 2, Tomb of Horrors. Yeah, baby. Okay, and number 1. And look, to each their own, but I don't know, I just can't accept this as a definitive answer to the best adventures in D&D history. Number 1. I6, Ravenloft. And yeah, it spawned a whole setting. But, guys, I6 is not the greatest adventure in D&D history. Oh, man. So there, okay? Tomb of Horrors would be my number 1, and my number 2 would be Keep on Borderlands, and number 3 would be the Temple of Elemental Evil. I would have to fight maybe for number 3 being the Temple of Elemental Evil or Expedition to Barrier Peaks, because they're iconic, I guess. Yeah. I love the Temple of Elemental Evil and feel that everybody should play that at least once in their life. These other ones, yeah. Desert of Desolation should be higher too. I think I'm going to create my own top 10. And I wonder how many of these would be on there, because I'm including the entire history. Like the Sunless Cathedral for 3-5. That adventure was amazing. It should be in the top 10 for sure. Probably number 10. But it's still in the top 10. All right. What else? Like I said, Tolus would be there. What else? There's one that's sitting on my shelf that's for 4E about an abbey where you get to stand on items from the deck of many things and it gives you power. That would be in there. Castle, or the Curse of Strahd would probably be number 9. Maybe it would share a spot with I6. I need to go ponder this. So, for me, myself, and I, mahalo, and have a great day. Again, thank you for listening to The Kevin Long Show. You can find us on southgatemediagroup.com. You can find The Kevin Long Show on Facebook by searching The Kevin Long Show. You can find us at Twitter by searching at The Kevin Long SH1. You can also email the show at thekevinlongshow@gmail.com.